Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another movie edition of Movie Reviews with Carlos Cabral. This is your boy Carlos Cabral, and the movie we're going to be talking about is Absolution. It stars Liam Neeson as Carlos Ramirez. He is a gangster trying to make amends with his daughter and grandson, along with Yolanda Ross, Ron Perlman, Frankie Shaw, and Trey Bolliger in supporting roles. The movie stars Liam Neeson, who is also the executive producer of this film, and he stars as a Carlos Ramirez, a thug, a gangster, who has dementia, who has CET in the brain. So he only got a couple years to live, and he wants to do what's best by making amends with his daughter and grandson, teaching his grandson how to be a boxer, and make sure that he makes amends with his daughter. And what matters to him the most, his grandchildren, which is a daughter and a son, which is Trey and Kiki, his grandchildren. So he also works for a villainous gangster played by Ron Perlman, and he finds this new love interest, which is, they didn't reveal her name. She's an African-American woman, played by Yolanda Ross, who is the motherfucking MVP in this movie. Every scene she's in, she nails it. She fucking nails it. Every scene she's in. Every scene she's in, she nails it. So, Yolanda Ross, I hope she's going to be in more movies in the future. She's more of a movie director, but my God, she nails it in every scene in this film. So the first half, it started as a slow burner. It's a slow burner to what's going to happen next, because Liam Neeson's character brings in a stock of equipment. It turns out to be women. So he's in a sex trafficking situation. So in order to that, he's seen what he was doing. He felt guilty about it. And he wants to make amends and do what's right. So you got to see the movie to understand it. I'm not going to reveal what happens next, because I will reveal the movie. But if he's trying to make things right in this film. So, first of all, let me tell you what I think about this film. Now, the performances are awesome. Liam Neeson, he did fantastic. The second half is where all the action scenes happen. The first half is nothing but a slow burner, but it's the second half. The second half of this movie is where all the action starts. Is where all the action scenes, the shooting, that's when everything starts. The first half of the movie is really just a freaking slow burner. The slow burner to what happens next. Now, the performances are good. Liam Neeson as Carlos Ramirez is awesome. Yolanda Ross, she's the MVP of this film. So the action sequences, they're fantastic. And shout out to Boston, Massachusetts. They showed Fenway Park, the MBTA, the red train, and the green train. They pretty much, downtown Boston, they showed everything about Boston. So the only thing I'm not feeling is the screenplay. The production design, everything about Boston is awesome. It's the screenplay. The screenplay just fucking suck. Like, it's the story. And I don't even want to mention the rest of the story because it makes me a little uncomfortable and a little awkward. But I get the story that Liam Neeson's trying to tell, because this is a project that he wanted to do for some time. It's amazing that Columbia Pictures even picked up this movie with Samuel Goldwyn. Because from what I heard, a lot of movie studios turned down this movie, including Netflix. So the fact that Columbia picked up this movie, shout out to Columbia, because this movie would have not even made it by far. Did I say that this movie in the movie theaters? No, but I saw this for the first time today as a movie critic, and I don't like the film. Am I gonna watch it again? Fuck no. But the movie didn't suck. But it's an action movie with something to think about. If you're gonna have discussions with your family, go do it. So I'm gonna give this final rating. Deonda Ross is the MVP of this film, no doubt about it. But as far as this film, I'm gonna give this movie a 6 out of 10. The movie is a good time if you're off the rocker. In my Liam Neeson voice, I will find you, and I will kill you, and I will get you. The next movie I will review is Slingshot. This is your boy, Carl Scabral. See you on the next movie review. I'm getting out of here.